So I'm about to leave for the airport. I'm going to Europe for 10 days, going to Berlin, Vienna, and Budapest, and feeling really, really excited. Those are all places that would never really be, I guess, on my radar or like the top of my wish list. But I am so blessed that I get to travel with a family that I've worked for the last 10 years, and I get to accompany them on their vacation. So even though I'm working, it's also a vacation. And I've traveled with them so many amazing, amazing places over the years. And I'm at a point in my life where I'm really taking ownership of that which I'm creating and that which is a reflection of myself. And I feel like this is really important work, especially for women or anybody who just wants to be really, really empowered in their life and really acknowledge themselves as a powerful creator. And in the past, I would not take ownership of these adventures, of these opportunities. I would very much discount them and write them off as like, well, this is their trip, this is their vacation, this is their abundance, this is their, lavish, environment, and I'm just kind of along for the ride. I'm just kind of the help. And that never felt great. And what I'm coming into now in my life is this recognition that everything around me is always a reflection of myself. Everything that I choose to see, everything that I have the experience of, whatever I experience is a reflection of something going on inside of me. So as we are taking first class flights and staying at beautiful 5-star hotels and getting to go to places that not everyone gets to see, I'm going to be in the practice of recognizing this as a creation. Like, I created this opportunity in my life. And yes, it would be really easy to fall back into the old ways and discount to like, oh, but I only get to do this because of them, or I only get to do this because, I'm tagging along. And what my intention is for this trip, what my really solid, clear intention for this trip is to take ownership of every single piece and recognize that even if something comes to me through another person, like through another avenue, it still is the divine flooding me, washing me with blessings and with gifts and just the universe being in love with me. And I'm willing to own that. I'm willing to recognize that. And I'm willing to expand into bigger receivership so that I can even take in even more. And especially because this trip that David and I are on, this travel adventure, this pleasure adventure, like traveling all around the country, figuring out where we want to live, when we do find our spot, when we do touch down, I want to have ownership and dominion over what we create there and not just feel like, oh, we can just have this small little piece of life, or we have this smaller version of what we really want, but like we can have the vastness and the wholeness of it. So I know the work right now that I'm doing right now is really important to allow myself to become that bigger container and own my creatorship. And I think everyone can do this. I know everyone can do this. So I'm gonna, hopefully, my intention is to model that over this trip, is to create these videos and continue to do them and just own everything that I experienced that day and everything that was incredible and really take it in as a reflection of myself. So I'm excited to see how this goes, and I've been really excited to do this and really, really come into this situation that I've done many, many times in a completely new way. And really, I feel like it's coming from a real divine place, and like I'm really, really owning myself as a woman and as a creator. So stay tuned, and I will happily report all of the findings and all, and hopefully exemplify and model how to recognize everything as a reflection of self. So see you later.